Hi guys, I'm Nagadir-chan and welcome to my live reaction for One Piece chapter 879, Big Mom Commander Darktooth. Wow, I can't wait for the fight for how Darktooth Katakuri actually is as a character. Like, we haven't seen much of him still, and I'm very interested. Also, there is still the France piece. Yeah, jumping in on the lives of the Starhead Grand Parade Fleet 113 side arc, the inevitable fallout from breaking off an engagement. And looks like his fiance, what was her name? I don't remember. Gonna beat the shit out of him. Kinda. The girl is very strong, well, she's very muscular. And we have Don Chinjiao and Sai's brother. Was it his brother or cousin? I don't remember. I think it was his brother. And the fiance is just getting away pretty angrily. Sai's lying on the ground, pretty beaten. And like Baby Fi is there crying, "Oh no, my poor Sai, what happened to you?" She looks cute. And there is some guy, Chichi Risia, who is probably the father of, oh, she was like Horatia or something like that, who's probably the father of her, and he's very mad at Don Chinjiao. Like, I will never forget this, that you, your grandson, promised to marry my daughter, but she just brought that little cute chick with him, or something like that. Yeah, Horatia, I think, and he's Chichiricia. I don't understand who he is, but they're pretty pissed. Oh, baby five, what have you done? Okay, so that was the French piece, and we are getting to the story actually now. Cool. Sadness rains down on the sunny. We have a brook crying here. No, I can't believe Pedro. Ah, if only we were stronger. Yeah, and Brooke and Chopra are crying, and Brooklyn is kneeling down and proudly apologize. Yeah, Chopper is crying, Aaron's nothing. Carrot is still crying. Nami is holding her tears. Our enemies should be the ones crying right now. It's Jimba. Don't let your hearts get too clouded. Yeah, I mean, you need to think pretty clearly now and just, yeah, Pedro died. It's very sad and very horrible. He sacrificed himself, but we need to continue or we are just done, and his his sacrifice was for nothing, so we need to continue. And Brooke looks like he is angry. Now wait a minute, Jimba. Those stone-hearted words sure fell rather easily from your lips, didn't they? After you'd barely spent any time with Pedro. I'm telling you that this isn't the time to be letting down your guard. Yeah, Brooke is so crying. He's mad at Jimba and he's so cold, but Jimba was through a lot of things, and Tiger died, and horrible things happened, but he was like, okay, I need to continue because if I wouldn't, his sacrifice was in vain. Back at the coast, it was kill or be killed. That's the sort of place we're in now, and we knew that full well coming in. This is a victory for Pedro. Oh wow, Jimba. You all have been watching, haven't you? Just how many do you think our enemies have lost? From their perspective, they are going through an unprecedented disaster. Can you hear Pedro crying out from within yourselves? Keep pushing forward. Oh wow! Wow, Jinba, what a speech! Brooke and Chopra are still crying so much, and Nami is like, this is horrible! Oh god! Luffy grasped the situation in an instant and enacted a plan to take on the enemy by himself. Duck's got a billion berry bounty. Luffy's life is on the line. Wow, Jinbei, man. Wow. Holy hell, Jinbei. Holy hell. Well, he's that's very good, Jinbei. I mean, so far, like, Jinbei has had his cool, very good moments, but, like, this speech, holy hell. One day they will come from behind us, the pirate queen of these lands, Big Mom herself. Who knows when the battleships of the enemy will materialize from beyond the mist? Until we've at least made it out of the lands where Big Mom's will is absolute. Don't let your guards down. Can you hear Pedro crying that out? Well, he's really mad at them. And Chopper is like, Nami, tell us what to do. Yeah, guys, like, you seriously need to put it together. Sanji and the others promised to come from Cacao Island via this route, so we gotta make sure we don't just miss each other. She has a maps of where, like, they should go. Rather to starboard. Gotcha. We'll take the wind on our starboard side and head straight west. Make a beeline for the rendezvous point. A slightly stronger wind will blow soon. We need it as a tailwind. Okay, I don't understand that much because I'm not much into boat sailing English things. So, but I know what's rudder, starboard, starboard. What are you talking about? Starboard? Is it like that a top thing somewhere? I'll fill up the empty cola barrels we used up. Gotcha. Okay, I'll take care of watching over the ocean currents. Yeah, Jimba, because water is your home. Carol is still crying, but she is sitting. Where is she? On top of the ship? They're coming from our 6 o'clock. The ship's from before and. Big ma'am. She's on the. How's it called? On that. The most highest place on the ship? Where you can watch what is all around. I don't know how is it called. Big mom. She's walking on the waves. What the hell? She's like, wedding cake. Impossible. There's no way. I don't care what. Jinbei is shocked. She's walking on something. Yeah, it's not a waves, but yeah, Kurt is using not on the waves, but on a giant moving mass of candy. Candy. Oh, it's freaking Perospero. Candy is like he's freaking sitting on her head, and I guess he wants a revenge. Yeah, he wants that. It looks like Slug. Yeah, it's sea slug. Where the hell did Zeus get off to? He's the one that's supposed to carry Mama over the seas. He is very pissed. He's still bloody all over his face. Wow, Carrot is crying. He doesn't like him because Pedro sacrificed himself for killing him, but he's still alive. I would be pissed and crying too. Well, whatever. I just happen to have developed a rather profound hatred for these fools. Yep, it doesn't bother me too much that I lost my right arm. No, I can just use candy to make up for it. So he just wow, holy hell, just made a candy hand. That's freaky. But every time my right hand melts with the heat of a cup of that black tea I like to enjoy in the afternoon, well, I can help but remember it, the face of the blasted Jagger Ming. Don't you agree, Napoleon? There can be no shame greater than this. In my country, heinous criminals don't actually have much of a future, so. What? What are you talking about, Napoleon? It's like the soul of the guy, or I don't know what they're talking about, Napoleon, but whatever. Yeah, so Perspera is pretty freaking pissed. And yeah, I mean, that would be pretty, like, you want to touch something hot, like cup of tea and your hand just would melt away. That's rage-inducing. Yeah, I can understand. That bloody cat's friends. How Shalom made him suffer. Ah, he's excited. Walkie Island, Western Coast. What? Everyone's gone. Whatever. I'm gonna eat some fire. It's trying. It's Zeus and the son. They're like abandoned on an island. Like, oh, where's the mama? Big Mom just wants that freaking cake. She doesn't freaking care about him. Inside Totland seas. What? Huh? Huh? What the hell are those guys? There's some guy. What? This guy has a very nice feminine hair with a bow, which looks totally weird. I must be mistaken, but that looks like my daughter Chiffon. His name is Pound, and he's Chiffon and Lola's father, so he's still like around the seas, living there. Oi, 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 oi! That's right, Lola was the chocolate minister of Kako Island. He's trying to call them, but they kinda, I don't know if they noticed him. Ever since she's been gone, that minister's seat has been vacant. And despite the fact that everyone would let you take it, you've continuously refused that post. So she's talking to Pudding, and she's like hiding behind something freaking. But to me, she's inside the carpet. She's like, ah, I just can't take sitting on a carpet with them. So she's like, it's rolled over her, so she's like down there. The only fitting chocolate minister of Chocolate Town is Sister Lola. I always hoped she'd one day come home and Sanji said, huh? So Lola back from Thrillbark was a famous chocolatier, huh? That's all well and good, Pudding, but can you get out of there already? She's hiding there. Yeah, Pudding is actually like she liked her sister, like Lola. She helped her, I think. So, like, she's not evil. She was just like thinking that being mean to everyone would be like making her stronger. So she likes was used to it, but now like Sanchi was very nice to her, and she's like, I don't freaking know how I'm supposed to act. Help me. Ha! If I sit on the same carpet as a man while wearing this wedding dress, people will think we're some sort of couple or something. You will. It's annoying. Ha ha ha, annoying. Sorry for being annoying, but promise me you won't fall, okay? It's her sister, and she's like crying. Or was it Sanji? I don't understand the panels. It's probably sorry for being annoying, but promise me you won't fall, okay? It's probably Sanji, and she's like, oh my god. Ah, how nice is he? He's always worried about me. She's freaking out. Shut up, dummy. I get to decide whether or not I fall, okay, Sanji? She's going Sanji, nice. Pudding, whatever. We'll be at Kaka Island soon. Okay, let's make this thing quickly. My dear. I love it. She's freaking inside of the carpet. But they're always there. Already there. Cool. I like Pudding. She is very interesting character, very different than other characters we met. I like her. I don't care that she's like being mean and then suddenly being cute. I like her. I love her the first time I like saw her. And I think I even noticed that she was kinda annoyed when she was talking with Big Bam. So I was like, something is fishy about her relationship to Big Mom. Very fishy. And I figured it out. Like she just don't like Big Mom because Big Mom is a horrible person to her children. Finally, Mirror World. So Yuffie, Luffy is using something, and there's still a lot of homies. Yeah, it's useless. I to the lost Straw Hat. Lord Katakuri is the strongest of the three commanders. You aren't getting back to that ship. You aren't even getting out of here. Well, he's using hog gatling, but freaking Katakuri just turned into I don't know, like Octopus Man, he has so many mochi hands. Or maybe, I don't know, and he's just countering Luffy's attacks. Yeah, not quite right, huh? It looks freaky. He looks like Hydra instead of heads is hands. And he's using Haki too. This is way more efficient. Yeah, because Luffy can use only two freaking hands, but he has like, I don't know, tens, 12s more hands, and he's just pounding it into him. Lord Katakuri, that's not fair! What the hell, guys? Yeah, Luffy is pretty badly hurt in the face. I told you, in terms of our powers, there's nothing you can do that I can't. Speed, power, all of it, you are inferior. Like Rubber would ever lose to Machi. Luffy is still getting is using Hawk Stamp. Destroyed something, but it doesn't look that it hurt Katakuri much. He's just jumping right at him. Wow, he's going to kick him? What the? He disappeared. Yeah, Luffy used well, but kinda didn't help because Katakuri just kicked him freaking in the face. And it probably hurt a lot because Luffy just bumped into something and it made a big explosion. By the way, Katakuri's design is hella cool. I love him. Yeah, Luffy is spitting blood. A test of power next, huh? Get the hint. Crap. Luffy, you must think about something. Yeah, he's using elephant gun, I guess. Like making his fist freaking big, but the same thing, Katakuri is doing the same thing. He can use the mochi and his hand suddenly is like bigger. I don't know, like I really want Oda to clarify the thing because what the hell is with Katakuri's like devil fruit? I thought it's Logia, but it's Paramecia special. Is he? Did he awaken his fruit? I don't know. Yeah, Luffy is using his elephant gun or punch or something like that. And guys is are they homies or guys or I don't know the soldiers? And they're like huge punch. And Luffy is like trying to hit the freaking Katakuri, but he even made a bigger freaking hand. Yeah, it was elephant gun, but Katakuri's well, he just copied his elephant gun, kinda. It looks the same. It's way more bigger, and the impact is just like. But Lord Katakuri's is bigger. Yeah, yeah. I don't think Luffy stands a chance. The impact is horrendous. Yeah, it just smashed poor Luffy in the ceiling. That should be enough, right? For an elephant gun. Yep. Luffy is fucked. A 1 billion vantage power. Absolute supremacy. Luffy is fucked. Wow. Both of them used haki, so it kinda cracked something in the air. That was such a huge impact that it almost looks like White Barrett got alive for a moment with his Gura Gura. And he just appeared for a moment. Well, 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 I don't know what to do. We have cool Jinbei moment. Perospero is douche as always. Hate the guy. He's so disgusting. We have a cute Chiffon Sanji pudding moment. And Katakuri fighting Luffy, but Luffy is absolutely over, like, helmed by him. Doesn't have a chance. Which I really want to see how this fight would continue because always it was that Luffy had an upper hand in fights. Like he found a weakness when he fought Crocodile. He was like the natural enemy of Enel. But it looks like the mochi devil fruit is inferior to Gum Gum fruit, although Gamu gamu fruit. Gum gum fruit? How's it actually called? Whatever. So this would be very interesting. Luffy needs to use his head properly because nothing he uses actually helps him that much. Well, he can still use his gear fourth, but even if that wouldn't be helpful, he would be extremely exhausted and Katakuri just can't kill him after that. So, oh, well, he can use gear fourth, but that would be dangerous. Very dangerous. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's like fighting. He was really kicking his ass. Katakuri looks so cool. I do really love him. Huh. So I think I'm giving this chapter like 9 out of 10 because a lot of cute, interesting things happened. And holy hell, I just don't know how Luffy would win. Or maybe someone else would appear, but it's not likely to happen. I don't know. I don't really know. And like, well, this is the crew of Big Man, one of the youngsters, and Luffy is still planning to fight Kaido with Law. And then both of them had like a freaking hard time to like fight with Doflamingo, which is just like I guess a lot of levels under the freaking Kaido or Yonkos. Even though like Doflamingo had a lot of power in the underworld, I don't think he was as strong as Yonkos. He was definitely some levels under them. And Law and Luffy had problems with him. So how the hell are they going to fight with Kaido? I just don't understand. Is like trying to be suicidal or what? He must have some plan I don't understand. I mean, Luffy is having problems with Katakuri, so I can't imagine him fighting with Big Man. That's like impossible. I mean, he punched her with in gear fort and it was like kind of did nothing to her, so I don't think he would be able. He needs some power ups. Definitely Luffy needs some power ups. Well, I'm thinking how the fight would go if Zora would be fighting Katakuri, because Zora is using Haki 2 and he's specialized in how is it called, Kemba, the armament one. And even though like Katakuri is using it too, maybe that would be awesome fight. I would love to see them fighting like Katakuri and Zora. Not for the fact that both of them look cool and both of them like are kind of similar looking, but both of them are freaking badass. Can you imagine Zoro fighting with Katakuri? That would be a freaking badass fight. Holy hell, I would love it. Oda, can you please make that happen? So yeah, Luffy doesn't have a chance, so I think he needs Gearford or some miracle to happen to escape. We'll see, but it's pretty bad for him. Holy hell. Holy helly hell. Well, interesting. So yeah, 9 out of 10. I think that's all. I just don't know what will happen next. Like how? What are you planning, Ada? What are you planning, you? I want to know. So yeah, I think that's all. Goodbye and see you next time.